Have you ever pondered what happens to your consciousness when you die? This question, often left to the realms of philosophy or spirituality, has found a place in the scientific discourse, thanks to the revolutionary ideas proposed in the book Biocentrism: How Life and Consciousness Are the Keys to Understanding the Nature of the Universe. In this intriguing publication, scientist Robert Lanza shakes the foundations of our understanding of life and death. Lanza, a renowned expert in regenerative medicine and scientific director of Advanced Cell Technology Company, spent a significant part of his career in the realm of stem cells, even successfully cloning endangered animal species. However, his scientific journey took an unexpected turn when he ventured into physics, quantum mechanics, and astrophysics. This eclectic mix of disciplines gave birth to the groundbreaking theory of biocentrism, which Lanza has been espousing ever since. Biocentrism puts forth the audacious idea that death, as we know it, simply does not exist. It's an illusion, a byproduct of our minds as we identify ourselves with our bodies. Our fear of mortality stems from the belief that our consciousness will cease to exist once our body does. But what if consciousness exists outside the constraints of time and space? What if it can dwell in the human body and beyond it? This radical concept aligns well with the fundamental principles of quantum mechanics, where a particle can exist anywhere, and events can unfold in numerous, sometimes infinite ways. Lanza's theory also opens up the possibility of multiple universes existing simultaneously, each representing different potential outcomes. In one universe, your body may cease to exist, but in another, it continues to thrive, housing your consciousness that has journeyed into this alternate reality. So, if death is merely an illusion, where does our consciousness go? This question, like a seed planted in fertile ground, is poised to grow and challenge our understanding of life, death, and the very nature of our existence. Death, as we understand it, may simply be an illusion. This statement might sound perplexing at first, but when we delve into the realm of quantum mechanics, it starts to make sense. Imagine, if you will, a world where the constraints of time and space do not apply to consciousness. Our consciousness, the essence of who we are, is not confined to the physical boundaries of our bodies. It exists beyond these limitations, capable of being anywhere, within our bodies, outside of them, or even spanning across multiple universes. This concept aligns seamlessly with the principles of quantum mechanics, a branch of physics that deals with the tiniest particles in the universe. According to quantum mechanics, a particle can exist in multiple places at once. This phenomenon, known as superposition, means that a particle doesn't have a definite position until it's observed. Now let's add another layer to this. Quantum mechanics also suggests that events can unfold in countless ways. This is based on the principle of quantum superposition, which says that all possible outcomes of a quantum event exist simultaneously until the event is observed. So, if we apply these principles to consciousness, it implies that our consciousness, like a quantum particle, can exist in multiple places and states at once. It's not bound by our physical existence. Scientist Robert Lanza, a proponent of the theory of biocentrism, takes this a step further. He suggests that our consciousness doesn't disappear when our bodies perish. Instead, it migrates to another universe. In this view, death is not an end, but a continuation. Our bodies may cease to exist in one universe, but our consciousness finds a new home in another. This is a radical departure from our traditional understanding of life and death. It challenges our deepest fears about mortality and invites us to consider the possibility of a timeless, spaceless existence of consciousness. Could our consciousness then migrate to another universe when our bodies cease to exist? The journey of exploring these profound questions is far from over and continues to be a fascinating frontier of science. Enter the concept of the multiverse, where multiple universes can exist simultaneously. This is a cornerstone of Robert Lanza's biocentrism theory. He suggests that in one universe, your body may cease to exist, while in another it continues to thrive, having absorbed the consciousness that was once tethered to your earthly form. This idea of multiple worlds is not entirely new. In fact, it has a rich history in the realm of science and science fiction alike. The seed was first planted by H.G. Wells, a renowned science fiction writer, in his story The Door in the Wall, published in 1895. Wells suggested the existence of parallel universes, an idea that was quite revolutionary at the time. Fast forward 62 years to Princeton University, where Hugh Everett developed this idea further in his graduate thesis. Everett proposed that at any given moment, the universe divides into countless similar instances. The following moment, these newborn universes split in a similar fashion. Thus, in some of these worlds, you could be living out completely different scenarios, reading this script in one universe or perhaps sipping coffee in another. Everett believed our actions act as the catalyst for these multiplying worlds. Each decision we make could cause the universe to split into two, paving the way for different versions of outcomes. It's like standing at the crossroads of reality, with each road leading to a different universe. In the 1980s, Andrei Linde, a scientist from the Lebedev's Institute of Physics, further developed the theory of multiple universes. He proposed that space consists of many inflating spheres, each giving rise to similar spheres and each hosting a universe parallel to our own. So, imagine a cosmic Russian doll with universes nestled within universes, each unique yet interconnected. Each decision, each action could potentially create a ripple, birthing a new universe. Our actions could be the trigger for these multiplying worlds. What if every choice we make causes the universe to split into different versions of outcomes? This provocative question leads us into the fascinating concept of infinite possibilities, as proposed by Andrei Linde, a prominent scientist from the Lebedev's Institute of Physics. Now a professor at Stanford University, Linde developed a theory that space is composed of many inflating spheres, each giving rise to similar spheres and so on, ad infinitum. Imagine this: each sphere represents a universe, and each universe is a stage for countless realities. It's a mind-boggling concept, isn't it? But let's delve deeper. According to Linde, our actions, our choices, could be the triggering factors for these multiplying worlds. Every time we make a decision, the universe could be splitting into two, creating different versions of outcomes. Consider this: you're at a crossroads, deciding whether to take the path to the left or the right. In one universe, you choose left, but at the same moment, another universe is created where you choose right. And within these two universes, more choices are made, more paths are taken, and more universes are created. It's like an infinite branching tree, growing and expanding with every choice we make. This introduces a whole new perspective on the nature of reality, doesn't it? Our lives are not just a linear journey from birth to death. Instead, we could be living countless versions of our lives concurrently, each one subtly or drastically different from the rest. Now, here's the million-dollar question. If there are indeed infinite possibilities and countless realities, could our consciousness be experiencing these other realities? Is it possible that our consciousness, free from the constraints of time and space, is living these multiple lives simultaneously? This is where quantum mechanics and consciousness theory come together, weaving a complex tapestry of possibilities that challenge our understanding of life, death, and the very nature of reality. So if there are infinite possibilities, could our consciousness be experiencing these other realities? This question is not just a philosophical musing, but a scientific hypothesis waiting to be explored. The answers may not come easily, but the quest for them promises to be a journey like no other. Imagine your consciousness, journeying through an infinite number of universes. Our voyage today has taken us from the unseen realities of quantum physics to the compelling illusion of death, through the vastness of the multiverse theory and the infinite possibilities within it. We've explored the concept of biocentrism, the belief that life and consciousness are fundamental to understanding the universe. The idea that our consciousness doesn't perish with our bodies but rather continues in another universe is both revolutionary and profound. Our consciousness, that unique sense of self, may not be confined to our physical bodies. Instead, it could exist outside the constraints of time and space, free to travel through the multiverse. This concept aligns with the fundamental postulates of quantum mechanics, where particles can exist in multiple places at once, and events can unfold in countless ways. Scientist Robert Lanza, the author of Biocentrism, How Life and Consciousness Are the Keys to Understanding the Nature of the Universe, suggests that death doesn't exist in the way we traditionally understand it. It's merely an illusion created by our identification with our physical bodies. Your consciousness, your unique sense of self, could continue its journey in another universe after your body ceases to function in this one. This theory opens up a myriad of possibilities. In one universe, you might have perished, but in another, you might continue to exist, your consciousness having migrated there. This echoes the multiverse theory, where countless versions of reality exist side by side. Such a perspective radically changes our understanding of life and death. Death becomes not a definitive end, but a transition, a shift from one universe to another. It's a concept that challenges our deepest beliefs and encourages us to view our existence from a fundamentally different angle. In the end, death may not be an end, but a transition to another universe, another reality. A fascinating concept to ponder, isn't it?